Welcome to 3LW TV. I'm Yoboinewnue Williams, hanging out in my hometown again of Atlanta, Georgia. My special guest on the show today is a talented singer, dancer, actor, comedian, just a load of talents. And a lot of you already follow his wonderful YouTube channels. Let's take a look.
I hate this job. I hate this job. They better not get on my nerves tonight. I ain't had nothing to eat. It's late. Technically early. But they better not come for me. Because I'm trying to let you know something. Numb your heart and then motherfucking get yo. Hi, and thanks for calling. If your vagina's broke, fixit.com. Now, I thought I was crazy. I'm not crazy. I know what the hell I knew I was hearing something. I tried to ignore that bitch. Then I looked over to the right. And it was a fucking roach.
My special guest today is Qaadir.
Hola.
Here from Atlanta. So I just, first of all, as always, thank you for taking time out.
Please, no problem. I'm more spiritual. You know, I've been studying different religions, and I don't know, how should I say? I can't be a part of something where I feel as though I'm not being accepted, more so just tolerated.
Have you had any formal training in any of those?
Ooh, no, honey. Like I said, like I tell everyone, honey, the real voguing divas will eat me. I can keep it real. If I can keep it real with Beyonce, I can keep it real with myself. The real voguing divas will eat me up. But you know, like the dancing videos, I just do that for fun. But like that video, the Single Ladies video, ooh, nightmare. The first one, not the second one. The one that I wanted people to see is the one that you have to sign up and all this. You know, people be lazy, they don't want to sign up. But the one that blew up, I'm like, honey, why? This is the video I'm being judged on. First of all, that video was a hot mess. First of all, I have to keep it real. Let's just be honest. Okay, let's keep it real. Okay, let's keep it real. Hurry up. I didn't even know the lyrics to the words, and people was like, well, why is your back halfway turned? Because I know the words, Eric. That's why, right?
Let's talk about some of the characters that you do on. Where do these people come from? Like the Spanish lady, the call center lady. What is it? If your vagina's broken, fixit.com. Okay, where did that come from?
You know what? It's funny because people ask me that all the time. Where do I get these ideas from? And to be honest with you, they come to me in my sleep. If that's I don't know. It's, you know, I'll be sleeping, and maybe throughout the day something will happen. Like I might be on the bus and I'll see an old woman and I'm like, oh, she is so funny. And then I'll go to sleep, and then my subconscious will come to my conscious, and I'm like, I have to, you know what I'm saying? And my brain will develop a character for me.
That came to you in your sleep?
It sure did. And
did you wake up screaming?
You know, holla, as Keisha Cole would say, Frankie, holla. You know what? Let me say, it's funny how that one came to me, because I was actually something, I don't know what it was. I was having a dream, and something about Moses, like something about a woman would call in, and we were saying something about her vagina. Was like, is this too X-rated?
Honey, let it go.
Okay, let's let it rip. Like, well, because you know, she would be calling in saying something about her vagina, like, what can I do to tighten up my vagina? And then, you know, the woman would say, well, you know, honey, if Jesus or God or whatever can open up the river for Moses and his people, I'm sure he can close your river, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, oh, but obviously that's a little bit too obvious. So I said, now let me see if I can, you know, tame it down so that it can be, so people can, it can translate to the general population. And that's how that came about. It was a crazy idea in my head about a woman and her wide vagina, honey. And it turned into if your vagina's broken, fixit.com.
Let's talk about haters. And I find this with anyone who's like their authentic self, there always tends to be these haters. Has there been a particular comment or something that someone has done or said to you that has really, really disturbed your spirit?
Wow. There's a couple of different things. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, and you're right. Anytime somebody is doing something and they're being true to who they are, they're always going to get somebody who's going to be a knucklehead, an idiot, if you will, who's going to come in there and try to disturb their balance. You know what I'm saying? But I had a group of people actually at one point who were harassing me about me copying, you know, oh, you're trying to be like this, you're trying to be like that one. And basically, and then where I really decided that I need to say something was where people were trying to come for me and discredit me as an artist. They are the double EPs, okay? The extremely envious promota. You have to roll that R, promota. You know what I'm saying? And they do, their job is to basically promote you. Because like I said, when you come here, right, and you hate, okay, you hate, you can hate if you want to, but as long as you're putting me on these little websites, as long as you're spreading the word, you're doing your job. You ain't getting paid for it, okay? You're doing pro bono, but you're still putting me out there.
With your boy Yoboinewnue, he's another guy he's out of Texas, but he recently just put up a video saying that people choose to be gay, and of course at first, at the end of it, I was waiting to be punked, because I was like, well, this ain't for real.
Is he gay himself?
Yes, he is.
I've heard of that name, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
But, so he was saying that, he was going on this whole tirade about, people, it's a choice. Just like, and he said, like, his brother or something chose to be straight. What are your feelings on, do we choose to be gay?
I've been debating that with people for how long now? First of all, if you're straight, you're not in this because you're not gay. Therefore, you have not been in these stilettos, sweetheart. Okay? You haven't been in these aching shoes. That's number one. Number two, if being gay was a choice, that means being straight is a choice, which means everybody's bisexual. Now, is everyone raising their hand saying I'm bisexual? I don't think so. Because in order for it to be a choice, it means you want both. Now, what I will say is this. If you're coming from your own personal experience to say it's a choice for you, that's okay. But to try to batch everybody up and say that everybody chose, like I said, let me say what the choice is. People get confused on what choices are. The choice that is being made is not whether to be straight, gay, or bi. The choice is whether or not you act on it. But whether or not I'm attracted to you in a sexual way or not, that is just chemicals and how I'm feeling in my brain naturally. You can't control that. And that's the reason why you have all these DL men. You know what I'm saying? They feel like it's a choice, and they know naturally they're attracted to men, but they're going to try to force themselves to be with a woman. Then they get involved with these women, they sleeping with the woman, they had about 5, 6, 8, 10 kids, right? And now decide they want to sleep with a man. Oh, well, it has always been. It's like, well, don't bring nobody down. Not saying that's going to bring somebody down, but if you have a woman connected to you in that way, and she thinks that you've been honest with her, which women, you need to ask questions too. Right? You have to ask questions too, sweetheart. You can't just be expecting somebody to just put all their cards on the table, sweetheart. You need to ask questions. And don't be looking nasty, because obviously going to lie to you if you look nasty. Like, are you gay? You have to be open about it. You have to be like, sweetheart, well, have you ever been attracted to the peen, as Jill would say? Have you ever been attracted to the peen? Or the cakes, as one of my friends said, the Debbie cakes? So it's just about asking questions. And in reference to the choice, I don't believe it's a choice. Again, the choice is whether or not you act on it. But in reference
that video on the roach that you saw in your room that time, did you ever get rid of the roaches?
The roaches or that roach? With that roach I did. But like I say, we got the other brothers and sisters, aunties and uncles, who think they're going to make a house, okay, build a house or a home, like Luca said, out of our home, and that's not happening. I haven't been able to get rid of all of them. The problem I'm having is because the roaches, it's like a family event. When you see one, trust and believe there's about 10 other ones. I want to just clear one thing up in reference to the roach video. What is it? It's roach, and the roaches have arrived. People are confused. I think they think that there is a a roach infestation, and there is no infestation. One thing that I said is, in the wintertime, the roaches go where it's hot. People keep their heat on. Now, if you don't got no heat, then you're safe.
Okay, so no interview is complete without the either or segment. So I've got a couple of them for Qaadir, and let's see what's up with that. Bankhead or Buckhead?
Buckhead.
Target or Walmart?
Target.
Male or female?
Male. People consider me a female sometimes, but I prefer male.
Prada or Gucci?
I'm gonna go with Prada.
708 or Trax?
Trax.
Mask or Femme?
Both. Well, no, I'm gonna choose one. Mask.
Wig or weave?
Weave.
Butch Queen or Femme Queen?
Let's see. Now, this is referring to me or what I prefer. Either or. I got love for my femme queens, but if it was gonna be my choice, I would say Butch Queen.
DL or Homo Thug?
Homo Thug.
Passive or submissive?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm either, but you know what? We're gonna go with passive.
Doggy or 69?
See, I don't have no experience in that, but when I try, I have a dog, so I'll try doggy. We're gonna go with doggy.
And last but not least, Piedmont Park or Bathhouse?
Piedmont. Girl, Piedmont, bathhouse, what's going on?
Thanks for tuning in to 3LW TV. We'll see you next time.
Toodles. I mean, now, at first it was kind of cute, but this, they look like, bitch, who let you walk out that chair with this? Girl, no tea, no shade.